There's the vehicle. Found a self-revive.
Ultra One, your squad is separated. Suggest you stick together. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Players on me, players on me.
Pushing to you right now.
Armor satchel here.
There's on green. Can you mark them?
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
Can you mark them? Yeah. At least the area where they are.
Ultra One, actual. UAV is on station.
Threats in the area.
The other have servers.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are
Bro, he
taking
doesn't
effective
show up
fire.
on the map.
All Ultra, be advised, killing operators will mark you as a bounty target.
He had servers, that's why.
There's a sniper.
Ultra One, UAV is bingo fuel and RTB. Ultra One, you have a squad member bleeding out. They need a revive.
Got one sighted here.
Ultra One, your squad is spread out. Advise you stay together. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Fuck. Yeah, the chopper.
Ah, isn't that snipe easy?
Ultra One, actual. Enemy UAV is in the airspace.
Now he's
Ultra
inside
One,
there.
activity has increased in the area.
He's
Keep your
sniping.
eyes open.
He sniped me. Yeah, he's in there still. Damn, I can't hit that motherfucker for shit. He's still up there, guys. Oh, very low.
Shit! It's over there.
One outside. Green, you're behind him now, Green. You are behind him. Yes. Yep, he's going upstairs. Ooh, good.
Hey, GG's, boys.
Hey.
GG's. Ah.
Look, we got both of
Copy
them.
that. Request
I know you guys gonna push. I hope the third was not gonna push.
He's a solo. I think he's a solo, man.
No, you guys killed my teammate already. My teammate left. Yeah, he left.
GG.
Oh, thank you.
Shit, man. That's the ass.
Wait, give me my gun. You can keep it.
Where's your other team at?
Where's your teammate?
One guy in this area. He was waiting for the UAV.
Man, I couldn't believe you dropped both of us, bro. I even swear. I swear. I was like, come on, you can't get both of us.
Let me see if I can see my teammate. He was in this area. Where is he? You guys see him? It's not that far.
He's over there, huh?
Watch why he on tank. There's someone here.
He's over there by Blue.
Yeah, that's him.
He's over there by you, Blue.
That's
I'm
him.
gonna snipe.
That's him. That's him. I'm up him.
Oh, that's his teammate.
Yeah, he's like laying down on the floor.
Ooh, I shot him in his foot. He moved. I shot him in his foot.
Where the fuck is he at?
Follow me, Pink. I'm going to go get him.
I see him.
I need
him
plates.
now. I see him. Pink 4.
Can you guys smoke him?
Around there.
Hey, I was trying to get a special.
And yeah.
No, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, this is it.
Marking buy station.
So it's morning, DMZ Saturday.
Oh, you know he's upset. Oh, he had to hit his madness gun, huh? I guess I'll take that.
Boost down.
Here's some ammo.
Ammo here.
Yeah, please.
These guys, did he snipe you, Blue? Was he doing sniping?
Yes, he
you?
did.
He sniped me.
Yeah, he did.
I'll get you out of this mate vest.
Hey, what is that?
Well, yo, you on top
What's that
of the
gun
gas
shoot?
station?
What is that gun
Big
shoot?
crazy children.
So I was with him. I was pushing you guys to help my teammate, but you was at the. You went to the train, getting loot. Oh, how even they do that? Time to come help me. But
Ultra
we're
One, you've
doing
got a down
something.
squad member requesting a revive.
Oh, dang, I forgot about Blue all the way over there.
Much obliged.
Alright, what you doing way over there, bro?
That's so Done.
I was in the chopper.
I'm
chilling.
surprised he didn't move. I shot him in his foot. I seen his foot and I shot his foot.
He was focused on sniping Blue. Just when they finish and kill.
There's a hunt contract. I want to go hunt another team.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all gone.
All the hunt squads?
Mike marked.
No way. Nobody here.
You find one? Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see none on the map.
Negative. I think that's everybody. That's that easy.
Them 7
Alright, come
minutes.
up. This
Look.
way. Yeah,
Mark the extraction zone.
It's time to go.
if you call that, usually some players will be camping this shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They like to spawn fucking kill people and shit.
I need to stop
Ultra
here,
One, be
man. I
advised.
need
Threat
to
level is high in this AO. Expect contact. Ultra One, your squad is spread out. Advise you stay together.
Free loot.
Ultra One, be advised that safe is bringing heat your way. Be ready for a gunfight.
Hold up, Uno. How long is this shit gonna take?
Sound of you.
Is that a player? What the fuck is that?
Need mid-cal round.
But
That's right.
Hey, firm.
Oh, that box. Did box get up this shit? I need ammo. This motherfucker don't up. No ammo.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Thank you. Bots will kill him and they don't drop shit no more. Who killed number one? Ooh, go ahead, super safe.
we're gonna exfil.
Mm-hmm.
So that is squad exfilling over there.
Hey, cancel last.
The squad already
Ultra
exfilling.
One, the safe is open. Secure all contents.
And there's a squad doing an estate contract here too.
Visual on the exfil bird. Bird marked.
Hey, you guys play Koshi? Anyone play Koshi?
Not really. Sometimes I go, but I don't stay. I don't like going Koshi a lot.
You guys want to go to Koshi? I'll play Koshi. Yeah, play right now.
Spreads.
This is Final 4. We're approaching the LZ now. Keep it secure for us.
Watch for movement.
Hey, I seen gunfire over there. I don't know where it was at. It was over there somewhere. Really like it coming downhill.
Dino 4 is holding at the extraction point. Advise you get here fast.
Maybe no shooting those, but I don't know.
All Ultras Oscar. Dino 4 is our Dino 4 to actual. All objectives and personnel secure. We're RTB at this time.
Cluster my love!
Good game, boys.
Did you guys?
Matthew was in Bolton on a music exchange. He plays the trumpet.
Miss Jennings, Matthew made a mistake. But what they're threatening him with is unacceptable.
Exactly, which is why we gotta get him out of there as soon as we can.
I've made a personal plea to the Prime Minister.
What did he say?
He said he would consider it, but unfortunately right now tensions are high between both our countries.
In the meantime, sir, is there anything we can offer them to grease the wheels of Matthew's release?
Negotiations for the return of U.S. citizens are classified. I can't elaborate on that any further.
My son is my best friend. He's all I've got.
Miss Jennings, I care more about my children than anything in the world. I can only imagine what you're going through. But you're going to have to trust me. I promise you, I give you my word, we are going to do absolutely everything we can to bring your son home.
The president is committed to bringing Matthew Jennings home.
Is his release tied to the unsolved murder of the Boltania ambassador?
No.
Is it tied to the Pulu Islands?
No.
Because I have it on authority from Ethan West so that the U.S. softens its stance on oil exploration.
Ethan West has no authority and the president will not be held to ransom.
Maybe too late for ransom anyway. Bolton just sends the kid to 20 years hard labor.
20 years hard labor, you can't be serious.
I'm sorry you are disappointed with the sentence. We were disappointed in the crime. but perhaps we can reach an accommodation.
Mr. Prime Minister, I will not allow this nation to be extorted.
It's not about extortion. It's about a mutual benefit.
Protected habitat
that could yield billions. That may not mean much to you, but Bhutan is drowning in debt.
Matthew Jennings is not the solution to your problems.
No, sir. Oil is. I can help the young man. If you help me. The prison he's being sent to, I wouldn't wish him to spend one day there.
I would like to talk to him first, see how he's been treated.
I will arrange it.
Sir, if we give in to blackmail, we set a bad precedent.
Respectfully, sir, all to get one kid back. Matthew Jennings won't survive 20 days in that prison, let alone 20 years. If there's something we can do to help him, we're damn well gonna do it.
Some spread.
The ambassador clearly liked the good life. It's a beautiful tree.
Not if you have allergies. That thing must be a nightmare in the summer.
Get it on the truck. Secret Service. What are you doing?
Getting my money back. Ambassador Dewan was in hock to me for about $2 million, which he invested in horses.
How long you been trying to collect?
About a year. He was trying to sell the farm, but he couldn't.
That's surprising. It's a beautiful property. I wonder what the problem is.
All I know is he's been in debt for a couple of years. Now, if you don't mind, I have to go convince someone this tub of glue is Secretariat.
So where are we on Flannery's vetting for the judge?
Flannery's vetting file's clean as a whistle, except for one blip.
A 2008 sexual discrimination suit filed by a female associate.
Flannery and his then firm were the named defendants, but the case was dismissed with prejudice at the discovery phase. So what's the problem? The GOP. They control judiciary, and they will look for any excuse to disqualify progressive icon like Flannery. We need to get in front of this.
Huh. The complainant is Caitlin Corday. I worked with her at the Sentinel a few years ago. Let me reach out and see if she can give us a lowdown.
The reservation's on the return.
How much time do we have?
The restaurant's reservation system indicates an interest party is checked in.
So you've got 2 hours.
The control box is on the side of the house. I'm in. Good news is I bypassed a door that won't trip the alarm.
Okay, what's the address?
It's on the roof.
Hey, Chuck, I'm getting an EMF spike. There's a lot of power coming from this closet.
It's gotta be a false wall.
You're right. I'm going in.
Watch yourself.
Copy that.
The EMF meter is off the charts. This place is drawing more power than a small city.
Chuck, I don't see any cameras. I'm gonna link you in with my phone. This looks like mission control at NASA.
So that's how the hacking's done. Satellite telemetry.
How are they treating you, son?
Fine, sir. I'm just sorry I'm causing everyone so much trouble.
I know you are. need to know that we're doing absolutely everything we can to bring you home.
You could just tell my mom that I'm okay.
Of course I will. Hopefully you'll be seeing her really soon.
I know they're blackmailing you, and I don't want to be used that way. So promise me you won't let them get her.
Matthew? Matthew! Son of a bitch. Get me Prime Minister Kalu immediately.
Mr. President, the papers for the oil exploration deal have been drawn up. Secretary Krantz is waiting for your approval.
Delay it. Then we get Secretary Krantz to draw up sanctions against Boltan. We're gonna raise the heat. You were both right. So is this kid. We're gonna find a way to bring him home without rolling over.
I think I finally found the access point to the main server.
Just get in there, Hannah. Time's wasting.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm in.
On the double.
Please, because this is burglary, digital theft.
Yeah, just watch my back.
They just paid the check.
Meeting you in a half hour.
Well, then you better get going.
Wait, I got something. It's on a sub-server. The Turing source code.
Our hacking proof.
I'm pulling up the relevant database, but I can't copy it remotely.
All right, I'm on it.
It's nice to hear from you, Seth. It's been a long time.
Yep, since our days at the Sentinel, and I want to catch up, but I'm afraid this is all business. We're considering Stephen Flannery for a position, and I wanted to ask you about the claim we filed against him.
It's all in the past.
Yes, but the past informs the present. It was sexual discrimination.
Yes. Failure to promote. I was passed over.
What was your relationship?
He was partner. Asked me out right before my review. I said no.
He retaliated.
Well, not to my face, but he was a big player at Whitney Irvington.
The court said that you couldn't state a claim.
He shouldn't have hit on me. He was a partner. I wanted to be one.
I understand. I'm trying to ascertain if he did anything else.
He was perfectly lovely. Until the day I was shown the door.
So you had no proof?
Nope. And I wasn't going to get any from the old boys club. It's the reason I left the law and became a journalist. Nobody keeps the real story from me anymore.
Why are we even talking about this? Caitlin Corday is disgruntled because she was passed over. There's nothing there.
Well, it's that bad judgment on Flannery's part.
Look, Flannery is bleeding like for women's rights, reproductive rights, equal pay.
And he's your rabbi.
I wouldn't vouch for him if I didn't believe in his virtue.
No one's questioning his virtues, Kendra. We're talking about his vices.
Asking a coworker out?
All right, look. Kendra's got a point. It sounds like there's nothing here but an indiscretion.
Which shouldn't be reason enough to torpedo him.
Agreed. I will float a trial balloon about his candidacy. Legal, media, political circles.
Good. No red flags come back. We'll bring him to the president. Great. Thank you.
And unless a meteor hits it, the car's 2 minutes out. We have enough. Get out of there.
Do you know exactly what the source code is on this database?
No.
Okay, then we're getting help.
Subject is in the driveway. Hey, get out. We're on it. Go. Subject entering house.
Hey, Emily. Do you have a second? Sure.
Look, in the interest of full disclosure, I should let you know that Flannery and I had a brief thing 10 years ago. How brief? It was one evening. We were on a case in Boise. I was a junior associate. He was a newly minted partner. We won big, had a few French 75s, and he invited me back to his room.
Consensual?
Absolutely. We never even discussed it, and he's had my back ever since. And you kept a lid on this because I didn't want to seem biased. I'm not, but in light of everything, I don't want to whitewash misconduct.
It doesn't sound like there's any misconduct to whitewash.
No, he's great. I don't know if I should steer his candidacy.
I disagree. You hooked the fish, you reel him in.
Emily, if I was too defensive earlier.
You weren't. You're being fair then, and you're being fair now.
filled up Dewan's financials. His farm was worth enough to cover his debt easy.
Why couldn't he sell it?
He was in litigation with a company called Royal Oak LLC, seemed to involve his house. I'm trying to get the filings.
Good. I just got the full tox screen back from the ME. Dewan was poisoned with ricin. Should take 6 to 8 hours to kill.
Meaning he wasn't poisoned here.
No. So we gotta find out where Dewan was before he killed over.
DMZ Circuit.
Yes, assuming I'm confirmed, I'll need interns, and I think that you would be perfect.
Thanks.
She is a comer, that one.
Yeah. Vetting's coming along nicely. Still a few more T's to cross and I's to dot, but we're hoping to get your name to the president by the end of the day.
That's great. You know, it took some time to get my head around it, but I think you're right. I could do some real good from the bench.
Yes, you can. Stay close. We'll be in touch. Oh, Sasha, can you please show Mr. Flannery out?
Hey, Steve Flannery.
I know. Sasha Dixon. It's an honor.
Oh, thank you. Hey. So, we all buttoned up?
Just about. I want to double check something though. Could your people dig a little more into Flannery for me?
They pulled everything on the record.
This wouldn't be on the record.
What are you hoping to find?
Nothing.
You said you wanted to talk to me about Climate Kind?
Yeah, but first we need to show you something.
We retraced the ambassador's steps over the last 24 hours. That's Ambassador Dewan yesterday at a cafe, and that's you, swapping on his drink and poisoning him.
Are you mad? That's not me.
Looks like your ring.
It's an Eastlake University ring. A lot of people have the same one.
Yes, but not people involved in protracted litigation over the removal of a giant oak tree that straddles the property line between your house and Ambassador Dewan's.
What are you talking about?
The tree's root system destroyed the ambassador's plumbing. That's why he couldn't sell the house.
Unless he got the tree removed.
You're loan out. Royal Oak LLC got injunctions. Until Dewan finally got a court order to take the tree down. Then with Bolton to the news, you figured now was the time to kill the ambassador, right? Because there'd be multiple suspects. But in the end, there was only one.
Your tree, your ring, your drink.
Your ass. Thank you, Julie. Where are we at with the kid?
Solving the murder of Ambassador Dewan relieved the pressure on the Prime Minister, put him in a place where he can negotiate.
Okay, good.
Except his office just released a statement saying he won't.
Why not? I thought we floated a 6-month jail sentence in exchange for limited drilling rights. That's a non-starter.
It is, because Ethan West is on a rampage. CNN, MSNBC, Al Jazeera.
What the hell is he saying?
He's saying that the Prime Minister is Stalin, that you're in bed with the devil, that both countries are corrupt.
Get the son of a bitch in here. I need to talk to him. Arrest him if you have to. Mr. West, there's a difference between an adversary and an enemy. When you sabotaged my negotiation, you crossed the line.
Just trying to do what's best for Matthew Jennings.
Well, thanks to you and your overreach, he's now looking at 20 years. I couldn't figure out why you became involved in this case in the first place, so I had my people look into it. They brought me this file. Why didn't you tell me that you knew the young man's aunt? You went to college with Allie Jennings, is that correct?
Yes.
And she was murdered in 1988.
Yes.
What does that have to do with you?
Everything. I was supposed to meet Allie that night for a drink. But I got sidetracked. And I stood her up.
The file said she was found stabbed to death outside the bar.
2 in the morning. Waiting for me. Her sister didn't know about the connection, but I heard about the case and I reached out.
So this is your effort to make some kind of amends?
What happened to Christian Jennings is my fault.
You know, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. That's why I want to get her son back. Not in a year, not in 6 months, not in a week. Today.
Mr. West, all you're doing right now is getting in the way. You want to help the Jennings, you want to help that young man. You need to work with me.
Another complaint?
Yes, one. For retaliatory dismissal.
It was settled out with a confidentiality agreement. But it can still come to light, right?
It's unlikely. This is subterranean. It's core of the yard stuff. Judiciary will not trip to it.
Who was the complainant?
26-year-old paralegal named Jane Quincy. But 2 lawsuits and decades of practice isn't disqualifying. When you work in the legal profession, the people you rub shoulders with tend to be a little litigious.
Look, he'll sail through confirmation, but it's your call. I'll tell him.
I'm so sorry I couldn't get back to the White House. It's been a crazy day.
No problem.
Please.
Thanks.
So, I've been looking at the DC Circuit's docket for the upcoming calendar. You're right, so many crucial cases. And your drinks. Oh, thank you. I got you a French 75.
I haven't had one of these.
So easy, right? I thought this was a night for celebration.
Mr. President, I will keep this short. Mr. West has humiliated me, made me look like I'm colluding with a country that kills our ambassadors.
Well, he hasn't done me many favors either. Sir, I need you to know I had nothing to do with that.
It doesn't matter, because now we have a new deal. Bhutan gets unrestricted exploration rights on the Pulu Islands. No profit sharing and no sanctions.
And if I don't agree with that?
Matthew Jennings does 20 years.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I believe that Mr. West has a different perspective on the issue.
Hi, Mr. Prime Minister.
He has discovered something unusual in the Pulu Island habitat.
You destroyed it. Strip mining, dumping air pollution.
Mr. West also happens to be one of the world's most renowned toxic tort lawyers. He plans to file suit against your country in every international tribunal.
I finally make my life's mission to sue your country.
I think we're both aware of what Mr. West is capable of. This mission of his is going to cost your country billions and billions of dollars.
Don't just take his word for it. Google me. Look at my verdicts.
Sir, I think you have an opportunity here to show the rest of the world the depth of your compassion, your humanity.
What do you want, Mr. President?
Mr. Jennings' freedom.
And the mining?
I'm afraid that's been taken off the table. But the United States government will be more than happy to pay for the damage caused by the graffiti. And in order for you to save face, Mr. Jennings will wash the graffiti off the wall himself in front of cameras. Now, if there's nothing else to discuss, I believe our business is done.
Mr. President.
The FAA will contact you as soon as his flight is in the air, then you can call his mother.
Mr. President, I can't thank you enough for helping me make this right.
Everyone deserves a second chance, Mr. West.
How you doing? Good, then bad, then good again. I had to pull the off for him. Did you give him a reason? I said the GOP was playing hardball. We didn't have the votes. He was disappointed. It was your call. Yeah, and I'm not sure it was the right one. These 2 cases are ambiguous. But I saw Stephen Flannery today. On the make, as usual, and I just... It made me wonder if that time in Boise I was coerced. Were you? At the time, I didn't think so. Now I'm not so sure. His approval meant so much to me. Still does. And I think he knows that, and he uses it, and that is manipulative and wrong. But he's also done so much good, you know? You're wondering if that cancels out White's suspicions of a guy who may be nothing but a flirt. Sometimes all you have is your gut. Good night, Kendra.
Mr. President. Thank you, Mike. Dak, thank you for coming. Have a seat.
Of course.
Did you speak to Agent Hannah Wells about Dr. Frost?
Yes. She asked for my help.
She's a tenacious investigator and insists that Dr. Frost is responsible for the cyber attacks that have crippled my administration.
I know. She told me.
She's wrong. During my 25th Amendment hearing, Dr. Frost was questioned. Had a conversation, private conversation that we had right here in this office. Agent Wells thought she leaked that conversation to Ethan West in an effort to undermine me because that's what the hacker would have done.
You never know what people are capable of.
Exactly. So I had the Secret Service sweep my office for bugs. And they found one thing.
0 to 60 in 3 flat, carbon neutral, 400 miles to a charge, rolling off the assembly lines this spring.
This. Inside the car you gave me. Needless to say, I was speechless because I couldn't believe that a man who I consider to be one of my closest friends could possibly have hacked the power grid. NASA released a video of me confronting the man who killed my wife. Speechless doesn't even come close to covering this. Why the hell would you do this to me?
You know the greatest curse facing this country right now? Government interference. Overregulation.
What the hell are you talking about?
Free enterprise? The promise of America? A promise that's been strangled by red tape. A bureaucracy that prevents innovation, stifles human progress.
So you attack our institutions, undermine them, in the hopes while the country's distracted you could build your empire without scrutiny?
You make it sound like I'm some kind of Bond villain. I'm not.
Then what the hell are you?
Do you know the societal good my companies can do if they are left to flourish without antitrust investigations? And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about freedom. The greatest right we have as Americans is the right to be left alone.
Trust me. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure you're left alone.
Agent Wells. So, you're back in the president's good graces.
I was never out. I broke into your house while you were at lunch with Frost.
You staged her firing?
Yes. Because I knew you'd be listening. And I knew when she talked to you about Dr. Andrea Frost, you'd take the bait. Because just like every other coward, you need someone to blame everything else on. Get him out of my sight.
Did okay out there today, Rook.
Thanks. We're better in here, though.
Yeah. You're definitely better off not working for someone who got fired. Because if Hannah was really gone, you'd be too.
How long did you know?
From the jump. From Secret Service, there's nothing that goes on in this building that I don't know about.
I'll remember that.
Remember this, too. I got a lot of respect for Hannah, and I think it's great how you look out for her. But you gotta look out for yourself as well.
Congratulations. Looks like you pulled this off.
Yes, we did. Dax Minter has been arrested and is being charged as we speak. Thanks in large part to you.
Are you all right? I know he was your best friend.
Alex was my best friend. But he and I were close. And for a long time, he was one of those rare people that you didn't have to explain anything to. Or pull out all the old stories for because he was there.
Tom, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Me too. I'm just gonna have to accept that he's not the same person now. Not the one that was my friend. I just wish I knew what had turned him. Anyway, I would never have gotten through these last few months without your incredible friendship and support. Thank you. And I'm sorry that you got pulled into all of this.
I'm not. I made a friend. A good one. One that I'm gonna miss. Tom, I'm moving to San Francisco.
San Francisco, why?
Well, Apache's acquiring another aerospace company, and it's a big play for us. I need to be there for the transition. And close to the Cabernet.
Makes sense on both counts.
Tom, listen, I want to say something because I think we share a connection. You lost your wife, I lost my husband, and they will always hold a place in our hearts.
Yes, they will.
But I think part of getting through this is making room in your heart for someone else, and I wish that for you someday.
I wish that for you too.
I don't.
I prefer till I see you again.
Till I see you again.
Yeah. You go get him out there, Andrea.
Hey. Found something on Minter's Drive. A large payment right after Damien was killed to a company called Smith & Johnson Holdings. The killer for hire didn't even try to make it sound legit.
Is there a name on the filing paperwork?
No, just a business address, 2500 D Street Northwest. It's in D.C.
Wait. I know that address.
Who's it belong to?
No one. That's the point. It's an old, empty office building. Dummy corps will pay to register their business addresses there so they can stay off the grid.
That's good. If there's a payment, there's got to be a money trail.
And the person who made the payment is someone who would want to cover their tracks.
So they went there and paid building management in cash.
That's my guess. Can you get to the business security system?
Already on it.
All right, good. Look for the date that the company was registered, because that's when the payment would have been made.
Got it.
Wait, stop it there. Valeria Borisco?
Wait. How the hell did Dax Minter link up with Valeria?
Minter knew that I was on the hacking investigation. So to close the loop, he tried to get rid of me and make it look like Ross did it.
And who better to hire than a Russian agent who you've been clashing with who wants you dead, anyway?
Except Valeria missed me and killed him.
You know what you're looking for isn't in there.
I think you know where you can take your self-help advice.
And I can't let you hunt down Valeria. Right, Dax Minter's behind bars. The hacking's done. We're repairing relations with Russia. It's over.
Not for me, it isn't. There are things that I have to do, Aaron, that I cannot do working for the White House.
I mean, think. Anna, you lay those down, you may not get them back.
Ghost? The other fool's he's in a game right now.